Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. It's a big day. We've got the brand new 4-star character in the game. It is Legion. He has a whole lot going on. He has basically, instead of 3 abilities, he has 6 total with colors that swap to the other side to play the second half of the ability. Looking great. We're going to get into the Introducing Legion special premiere event or whatever you want to call it. He's got 3 nodes open so far. We will play those. There are 2 more battles that will open up over the next 2 days, so we'll save those for the next video after this one. We also have over 70 tokens to draw with some, we're going to add a little gaming element to the tokens, so be ready for that as well. So let's just get into the first match in to start off with the Introducing Legion. We'll play this first node here at the bottom, and then we'll do all of our tokens, get that out of the way so we can come back to the highlight, and which will be the last 2 battles of the day in the Introducing event. So here's where we're going to start off. The Prodigal Son. Legion is technically the son of Professor X, and let's get into it. So you get to use a level 305 champion Legion, which is great because he's already set at 553. You can read through the abilities. I'll try to cover it a little bit, and mostly just for the rundown here. So Tyrannix is every one of his abilities is a cost of 6. That's really cool. They're so inexpensive, and hopefully you can fire off all of his abilities during a match is what we'll try to do. Basically, this boils down to is you create you choose a tile, and that becomes a 1-turn repeater on that color, destroys 3 AP from the enemy every turn. And then you can only read through these passives. Every single ability has the same passive, and purple, by the way, is the opposite ability of red. Opposite or the second side of the ability, whatever you want to call it. And it's basically like multiple personalities, and he can only be one personality at a time, right? So if you have more red than purple, as you see through the passive, the ability will become the red ability at the beginning of the turn. So if you want to play purple, you have to have more purple than red at the start of the turn. So this one, Ksenia, is basically a damage dealing ability. Pretty good damage, 49-59, and then extra damage if you have a Tyrannix repeater tile on one of the target enemy's color. So think about that. You want to play it on a color that makes sense for the damage you want to play against a certain enemy, and also this ignores projectiles. Really cool that it does that, keeps your damage potential high. He doesn't do a lot of damage overall with direct abilities, but he does have abilities that create attack tiles and some other cool stuff. So this one with yellow is called Kazek the Conduit, and this does damage based on how many AP the enemy has in a color that you choose more than you have in that color. And so, and then destroys 3 of that enemy AP. So planning out the timing of these abilities is going to be important for max damage if you can. The Delusionaut looks really cool. It also only costs 6 like the rest of these, creates a black invisibility tile targeting David, then restores 4,800 health and grants a burst of health to any random ally if you had any. And this will be all one-on-one battles. And the invisibility tile is always going to be on black, is that correct? Yep, and so you can always play that when you think there is a safe spot for a black tile to go, or there's not any readily available matches. And then his green and then blue really looks like a good combo set of abilities, but it's only set to level 3, so be careful. If you read through his abilities at level 5 on the forums or whatever, you're only set to 3 here. And the Mycolo Jester is a 1-turn repeater tile that replicates itself on an adjacent tile and leaves behind a strength 184 attack tile. Very cool. At level 5, this would create 2 of those repeaters that each turn they create 1 attack tile each of much greater strength. So think about that for a minute. And then the Origamist, where it will remove enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles, and improve and fortify special tiles of your own. So at level 5, this would remove 3 enemy specials instead of just 2. Be ready for that because there's a big battle coming up. That will be important to remember. And fortifying your own special tiles also can include your invisibility tile. Don't forget that, plus of course your repeaters. So not just your attack tiles and stuff that you create. Let's jump into the match, see if we can win without boosting AP. And do yourself a favor, I'm glad I remembered, if you have the animations turned off, put them on for new characters for sure, but especially for Legion. His abilities are kind of cool. So the hard part is, what colors do you prioritize first? Well, you probably just go for anything available and then just play what you can normally. But I think you do want to get purple played before red if possible, since there's a way to build up the damage that way. And then yellow and black might not matter too much. Black is invisibility but also health gain, so you probably don't need to play black until you're down on health. It's true health, not just burst for yourself. So there's no reason not to take some damage before you play it. And Kazek, you don't want to play that until the enemy has some AP built up more than you in a certain color. So with green and blue, I think you want to get green going for the attack tiles and then blue so you can increase their value and strengthen them up after you play it. So let's just go for yellow, red, yellow here on the drop. Keep in mind, Professor X is going to really only prioritize his 3 colors, and we have 6 colors to worry about, right? So his main damaging ability, main danger, is his purple. He's got a multitude of different colors he could choose when he plays his purple for different effects. Blue is passive, and it's very dangerous, where if he gets a match 4 or greater, he'll deal a bunch of damage and then earn a little more AP and add colors to the board. And then Xavier Protocols increases the cost of some of our abilities. And let's see, I think let's take a look at red. It's cost of 7 instead of just the 6, and so is the green ability because of Professor X and his passive. All right, so let's do this. I think we want to prioritize green while keeping purple away from Professor X if we can. Start with green, have blue ready to go, and then purple and red if we can. Now keep in mind, you can't play, right now we have more red than purple, so our ability is red, and you can't play, for example, the purple here until you have more purple than red to get that ability up front, if you will. All right, Professor X matches yellow. You know he has nothing else good to go for. We have our yellow here, and we could play it because he has more purple than we do. But let's save it, because if he gets lucky and gets up to 9, we'll play it then so that he can't play his ability. If we do this, he'll take blue for sure. All right, and as much as I want blue, let's get green working for us here. Too bad he increases the costs of our red and green abilities. So what do we want to do here? Black would be good to get a start on, but I think we just need to qualify red, or at least get it closer. All right, so there's a purple match, and I think I need to go for it. I was wondering about letting him have it, but we just need to get our purple up above red so we can play that soon. All right, and then green and black. Yeah, very tactical approach here. Oops, you got a match 4. We're taking some good damage, and we need to get black going as soon as possible. Let's get this match 4 in green. It picks up another red that we need, which is great, and a couple of black. Uh-oh, another match 4. We're in trouble. We need black to heal and then go invisible. But we have everything that we need to start playing. And, alright, this is probably great. Let's play Kazek. We can destroy purple AP from him, deal damage also. Let's see, we'll just choose that color there. Good damage, he's down to 6 now. We can play yellow again, we'll wait on that. Let's go with the green ability. Cool animations, by the way. Alright, so that will... Let's see, though. Yep, we're only going to get the attack tiles from that one repeater. We'll need to be careful and safeguard that. And it sure would be nice to get a little bit more purple and black before we play the other abilities. So it might not be worth all the effort, but let's just get blue here. See if he sets us up for something. Maybe purple after this. He did. Very nice. So we got the attack tile from our repeater. We got our blue ability up now from, we can play the Origamist. Let's get our purple here. Our abilities will swap once again. And there we go. So we got our purple up front. Let's do that. We want to play Tyrannix the Abominable on. It decreases enemy AP in certain colors. Let's do this. Let's just have that guarantee that he won't get purple going. So we'll play that on purple. Okay, so that now we don't have to worry about how much purple he collects, kind of. Now let's play blue. We'll fortify a couple. We can increase the value of our attacks and fortify a couple of our special tiles. We'll see what we get. Alright, so we increase the value of that attack tile, 319, not bad. And we can deal damage from Kazek, but I really want to get our black going first just for fun. I don't want to win yet. That could hurt. Good thing that attack tile... Well, no. I was going to say good thing it was fortified, but that destruction didn't hit it. There we go. We can finally play the Delusionat. Look at that healing. Very nice. Back up to 7,600 health. Invisible. And if we had more blue to play, we could fortify that thing. Let's go for the win here. We can play Ksenia, which should deal the damage it states plus 1 level of the bonus damage for 1,600 additional because of our Tyrannix repeater. 5,100 is very good. And so all we have left is our yellow, but we have to wait to the beginning of the next turn for that to become active. Alright, for fun we'll play green again. And now we have our yellow ready to play. It deals damage for how much AP he has in a color more than we do. Look at his yellow, he's got 15. We could do blue or black, whatever. Let's just choose yellow for fun. For the win. Okay, so I think we have his abilities figured out for the strategy. You don't have to go through all those steps to make sure everything is perfectly efficient, but I think that's a good way to go. If you have time in the match. Oh, I didn't show my calendar, my shield resupply a little bit. Approaching day 1680. Got some good rewards coming up soon with the 25 command points and such. Alright, so we got the welcome, the Introducing Legion first battle down. We'll go into this next one in a second where we have to use X-Men against Legion ourselves. That'll be fun. Let's do our tokens. We got a bunch to go through. We have to just get these done. I'll try to blow through it quite a bit. I have 10 tokens for Hearts of Darkness left over. I should have been pulling those before this thing ended. But, let's see if we can get anything good. You could make a case for better odds of drawing them during the vault being open, because you're reducing with every hit that you take out of the vault, you're increasing the odds of certain remaining items. But when the vault is closed and it's post-event like this, each draw is a brand new 1 out of 80 results. So Depends on what you've taken out before that, if you want to change your odds at all or not. Nothing too good, a couple of 3 stars. Let's go down to the Nico tokens. That was a fun event. We had some really good battles there in our last video. Just a couple of normal draws. Let's go to the Carolina tokens. I wanted to get some recording done, but didn't have time to get that in, so we'll have to feature Carolina some other time. And she must have been glad to hear me say that. So we got the 4-star Carolina Dean from one of her event tokens. Really good. Looking forward to the Chavez event. America Chavez, she is incredible when leveled up, and if you can stay ahead of enemy AP. You guys, I'll record a separate PvP of that. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, let's just do our single Deadpool here. Wow, good choice to go on and do this token as well. We get a 4-star Miles Morales. What a hit. All right, running good now, guys. We're going to do these support tokens in, I believe, my next video. Running out of time to get those in on this grouping. And let's continue here. Oh, I mentioned having a game of a fun part of the challenge. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw standard tokens, and you guys are going to, if you want to play along, pick a 3-star that you think we're going to get along the way. So here's the challenge. Pick a 3-star in the comments, and this is just going to be the we're just gonna give the overview. This is not the challenge, but you're gonna put a 3-star name down in the comments, and then in the next video, if you've guessed, in the next video we're gonna draw a whole bunch of standard tokens until we get 3 different 3-star characters. There's only, the odds are about 1 in 43 or 1 in 50 of getting a 3-star from standards. So pick a 3-star character now, and then in my next video, if we'll do more draws then. And in that video, if you get the characters chosen, we'll give you a shout out. We'll give 3 people shout outs from the comments. So here's how it will go, and this will be our practice. You don't have to get your guesses in for this one, but your guesses will be for the next video that I run. So for time being, we're just going to do a quick claim of 50, see if we get a 3-star, and this is going to be how it goes for next time when we do the challenge. It takes a little bit to run through all 51 stars and a couple of 2-stars, but we're hoping for a 3-star draw from this run, and that'll be the challenge that we go through. Just for fun. Try to get at least 10 people to predict a 3-star in the comments would be great. And then if 3 people get their choices in, don't pick a character somebody else already chose above you in the comments. No 3-star yet, right? Did I miss it? No guarantee, of course. If we didn't get one, we'll go on and pick another 50 pack. Got the bonus shards. We didn't get a 3-star from that 50 run. So I think you guys get the idea. Make your guesses now of what 3-star you think we'll get. In the next time, we'll do as many quick claims as it takes to get 3 3-star characters. Put your guesses in the comments now, and we'll see who wins. So who of the 3 stars, who do you think you're going to choose? Put them in the comments. We'll do it for next time to earn a shout out, and it'll be fun to play along. Okay, let's just go on. No predictions here. Guaranteed to get a few 3 stars from the elites and heroics. Doing really well on 3 stars here. More bonus shards. Very nice. All right. So, not sure if I explained everything correct for the fun, but just pick a 3-star, and if you get it, we'll give you a shout out in my next video. Put it in the comments down below. 40 heroic tokens. I think we're going to get a couple of 4 stars here. Wish I could do these a little bit faster, and I've got friends that really wish I could do this a little bit faster. Right, guys? When I go fast, there's a 4-star, and it's Star-Lord. That'll be a really top level for him. I think 1 or 2 more levels and he'll be maxed out. But if I go too fast, guys, I miss the bonus awards, and if it's a bonus for the 4-star, it'd be a terrible thing to miss, and I've missed it so many times. Got the bonus. Got the bonus. I couldn't quite see if it was just Deadpool or Cyclops there for the bonus award, and I did it again. Unbelievable. I was just talking about that. Oh man. Time to comment blast, guys. Cannot seem to do tokens faster and avoid skipping off the bonus shard prompt. Need to get some 4-stars though. Let's see if we can get it within the last 20 run here. Doing okay on 3s maybe. Let's go for 4s. And if we don't get any 4-stars from this run of 40 plus heroics, let's save our viewer luck for the mighty tokens. We're going to do 14 of them, which nearly guarantees us of getting 2 different 4-stars, and maybe we'll run a little hotter there since the heroics were a little lower. Still fine on 3s, but really looking for 4s. We're going to go 40 and out. 41 and out on the heroics. So we did get the bonus shards, but no actual 4-stars. So we'll run 14 out of here. That'll leave us with 8 for next time. 8 plus, of course, by the time we get there. I think we're going to hit a couple of 4s. Let's go. Plus we may get the bonus shards prompt as well, so I'm trying to be ready for that. We got a 4-star. All right, finally, who is it going to be in 3, 2, 1? It is Magic. Our buddy Tree 2-Leaf will be happy to see that one. Can we get another 4? We're running down on tokens, and there it is. We got the 2. I thought maybe we have a chance at a 3rd. And it is Jubilee. Very nice. Oh, Rick. Honestly. Got the bonus shards. Not sure who it is, but hey, we got another 4-star. That'll help me get over the terrible job I do at prompting the bonus shards. And there we go. Got the Sabretooth. And our last mighty token, and that's it for the day with a blade. Very cool. Okay, so we're up to 36 legendary tokens with 2894 command points. We're going to cruise past 2900 and close to 3000 today when we add in our champion levels. Then we'll come back and do the last 2 challenge battles in the Introducing Legion event. Let's go. 2 stars, I'll do that myself. Alright, well, the last couple of things of 2 stars is actually a little bit interesting. We have a Bagman Spider-Man up to level 112. That's my 4th version of him on the roster, and I finally got a couple of red covers for Cap. He is at, check it out, he was at level 1 with 5+ in the other 2 colors for a long time, and got him up to 3 in red. Finally can re-champion this guy. Pick up the extra levels in the other colors. Great, and before I forget, let's spec his red up and yellow down just to make sure I'm not surprised later and forget. Okay, let's go to the 3 stars. and level these up. Main event Hulk shards there. Scarlet Witch with command points. That's what we're looking for. Let's get as many command points as possible from these 3s and 4s. Four-star Gamora shards. You know we need that. Our rebuild of Gamora is way out of balance. Bullseye hits the 239 for the legendary token. Deadpool with Domino shards and more. Let's get this over quickly so we can get back to the Legion battles. 4-star Punisher shards. That might be a level on him. We'll see in a little bit. Got my dupe Cyclops. Oh, right. Perfect. So he is champable with a lot of shards up and over the limit. So I think what we'll do is take him off as bonus hero and let Deadpool be the solo bonus for a while. Legendary token at 257 from Patch Wolverine. Very nice. Maybe I will save that and then go on down to Star-Lord is the last one we can do with Yondu shards. And that takes us up to a shield rank level 204. I saw it click through. That's great. Can we save Blade? All right, we'll do that too. And awesome. That means Blade is... oh, I think I knew he was ready to be champed again already. Let's go to the 4 stars. Got a handful here, starting with Sabretooth. Jubilee has 5-star Phoenix shards coming up next. That'll be great. Magic with the CP with Hela shards next. Miles Morales moves up, and that Star-Lord is the cover. That means I will need to re-roster him. That means I did get him to 370 last time. It sounds familiar now. Carolina with a couple of levels. Let's take her up to... really nice to get to 310 and beyond. Legendary token there. All right, 311 with a few shards over that. Chavez with the red. We'll have to train in on the duplicate. It won't let me do it from here. Got Wiccan from event rewards. Lately, 329 with the legendary next. Very nice. Nico, 358 and 359 and level 360. Perfect. She hits the LT as well. And let's go down to Maria Hill, and she hits a legendary token. Wow. Pretty crazy run there. That's it for the 4s. Nothing here for the 5s, of course. And then I'd like to take a look at... actually, let's go over here and look at our America duplicate. So she has the red cover we can add in. We'll do it now. And she has shards to add up, but I think we'll save those for later, like I usually do, just because as much as I want to just do things in the game that work on progress, there's just no reason to add shards on a version of a character I'm not going to play until boosted up later. So we got shards on Spider-Man 2099, take him up a couple of levels, hero points, and 4 command points. And we did get the level on Punisher Max for 5,000 ISO. Cool. Is that it? I think that's about it, except for Kingpin. Looking forward to level him up. 7 command points and the Daredevil shards coming up soon. That's why he is my bonus hero target for a while. That's it for levels. I think we're done. Let's get back into and finish out the Introducing Legion event. And so, butting heads. This one's going to be tough, I think. We have to take on a Legion, and you just never know what color he's going to go for. I think, though, that things might be interesting because characters usually go for their 3 strongest colors and avoid their non-strongest colors if there's a match for these 3. So purple, yellow, and green. Is he going to go for red, black, and blue? We'll see. Probably not going to prioritize it. We'll see how that goes. So I could play my level 266 champion beast here, or we can borrow the systems version giving us a level 291. There's no reason not to use the version that they're giving you. Same thing with 291 for Storm. I have a rebuild level 40 and a max champ level 266. So yeah, we'll use the system version here. And then who else should we bring along? Well, I don't think 5 stars would be very fair, and the same story for some 4 stars. But for the thematics, I think we'll bring in 4-star Professor X. Why not play with a couple of X-Men against Legion? Let's see if we can win this one. Alright, so what do we want to do? I think for fun, we want to probably go for Beast's blue and Storm's black, primarily. But huge focus on purple for our Professor X. I don't know what we're going to need to keep away from Legion, so let's just go with it. Match 4, of course, we'll start there. And so, remember, he's going to go for his primary colors, I think, and not necessarily for his secondary colors, I think. We'll see how it goes. But so he doesn't have a black power. There's black matches on the board. Is he going to go for it? I don't think he will. Let's go for blue. Alright, so he did swap colors. And wait, I thought he swapped colors. Maybe he didn't. I'll have to read those a little bit closer. If he takes, see the red match right here that the system is flashing at us? If he takes that, that sets us up for an extra move. I really would like to leave that on the board, if possible, just by any chance he takes it. But yeah, there's no other move to take, is there at all? Not anything else to do. I mean, we'll do this yellow to see if he can leave us with the match 4. Not gonna happen. Okay, so he's played his purple. And let's check it out. He's still got the color spread this way. His blue and black, though, that's interesting. So they're not switching over to represent what color he has to play. We'll have to watch that. All right, we'll play our Beast Blue. I think this is a really nice ability. And every time we play an ability, Professor X will add 3 special tiles to the board. That's great. We got to get purple to go invisible, though. Line up a purple match. We'll see if we get it or if he takes it. Okay, Beast special tiles are relatively strong. And how are we going to get purple to send Professor X invisible? That's the main goal here. I think our special tiles are going to do a lot of work. But his Tyrannix is taking away our black every turn. That's going to make that ability really difficult to get played. We have our purple. Uh-oh. Critical tiles. This could be crazy. Yeah, luckily they didn't do a ton of damage, but they could. Let's play Blind Spot. This is probably a good time. Purple looks... Well, there's a purple match on the board. You really shouldn't play it when there's a match easily available. Let's see if he takes it. Gonna lose a special tile or 2. Man, yep, we sure did. Okay, so he did take the purple. We'll play our Blind Spot. And while that... Oh, what a great location for the bottom corner. While that's on the board, matches that Professor X makes greatly improves the strength of our special tiles. And I mean big time. So, let's go for, he'll also work for team-up matches. Let's do this green, though, and see if we get a team-up to land right in that spot. What are our chances? Nope. More Tyrannics, so we're going to lose black and yellow every turn. We did get a match 4. Let's go ahead and do that. And we got a yellow match. Watch our tile strength go through the roof here pretty soon. Yeah, that's crazy. Sometimes you can get Professor X invisible and increase your tiles to huge levels, over 1100 on each. Awesome. And you know what? Let's have, I like Beasts green. And yeah, we will play it because Beasts green, you should only play animal inside when you have a special tile on the board in blue. We do have it with the attack tile, so it does team damage, but it also destroys random tiles for more damage, and you could get some other matches. Let's see what happens here. I also like Storms green generally, but this one seems like more fun and potential to win. I was hoping to set up an extra move, but we'll just take the match this way. And we got him. All right. So he played a few troubling abilities against us, but I think our team was coming in with an advantage there. Let's go on and play our final node of the day. I rule me. This is fun. David slowly restored order in his mind, gaining access to a few of the less wild personas. And we have to take on these mindless ones. These guys can be very tough. And especially, I think, the savage one, the one that creates attack tiles, is super difficult. And they all have a very strong green ability. We're able to play Legion at level 459, basically super boosted quite a bit. Let's go. So the point is going to be here that we want to remove their special tiles. They start with reasonable strength specials, and we need to do that with blue. So, and but by the way, blue also increases the strength of our own special tiles. There we go. Drop on purple will help. And it'd be great to have our own special tiles running before we play that. So technically, green is better than blue if we can, start that way. If things don't look like they're going to work out, just play your abilities and roll with it. And don't feel like you have to memorize every single thing that Legion can do, because there's a lot going on. I really think, though, that once you get a hang of it, it's just basically black and yellow are kind of opposites. Black is healing plus invisibility. Yellow is removing enemy AP that you choose and then dealing damage. And so the damage and healing are kind of opposite there. Purple is a repeater tile, once again, that removes enemy AP. That would be really nice to get going, so we could keep the enemy green down. It's looking dangerous already. And then red deals damage for how many repeaters you've placed on the board based on your purple. Alright, I think I got that figured out. So what are we going to do here? These repeaters are going to, these countdowns are going to do a lot of damage. 6235 damage to based as a team. I think we're going to need to play Tyrannics. Waited too long. We should have gotten that ahead of their 12 green. They're going to play that again and increase the strength of their special tiles with their purples that count down. So what are we going to do? I want to play Tyrannics on green. Yeah, let's do it now. It's a little too late, but at least that'll keep them from earning green against us going forward. And we have more purple to play. Yep, let's do it. We'll play this on a purple tile that should remain safe. We'll go there too. So we've got really good AP denial going so far. Let's save our blue. Let's try to build up. We'll have red ready to play at the very next turn. And we'll take out that protect tile. Strike tiles definitely hurt when they have attack tiles on the board. But here we go. I think this is good. I wanted to get our green going, but it's just going to take too long. So let's do... Yeah, let's play it now. Man, I just wanted to get special tiles on our side. It's just not going to work. That's fine. Let's play the Origamist. Take out that strike tile and the attack tile that are doing a lot of damage. And now we've fortified our repeaters. Cool. Now, we'll play Cassinia, which will deal damage plus bonus damage for the Tyrannics repeaters in the enemy's colors. So this should do a lot of damage here. A complete knockout of the main threat. That's great. Probably could have taken out a guy that had a countdown ready to go off, but that's all right. So I think the projectile maker is going to be the next most annoying, mostly because it'll reduce the damage that we can do. The strike tile I'm not as worried about, and we have red ready to play again. This is crazy. So which guy has the one-turn countdown? Well, you can see when you cycle through the enemy team, when you cycle to the front, the enemy that controls those countdowns highlights those CDs, right? Took me a long time to realize that when I was a new player, but if you haven't had that realization yet, hopefully that will help you. Let's take out this guy since that countdown's ready to go off next. Very good. Okay, so let's go for black and red. Extra drop on black is great. We'll play that now. The Delusion ought to earn some health back, but more importantly, go invisible. Now, being invisible is great, but team damage can still hit invisible enemies. So we want to get more yellow than black here. Now our yellow ability will come up at the beginning of this turn. And even though the enemy isn't building up a lot of AP against us, since we have our Tyrannics repeaters going, we can play Kazek to do a bunch of damage. That's going to be interesting. It's deals damage for colors they have more in than we do, and he's not going to build up colors more than what we have. So what's going to happen if we play Kazek on green? Let's just see what happens here for fun. We'll just do this one. Is it gonna... Okay, all right. It did deplete the 2 green and dealt damage for those 2 by quite a bit. That's great. All right. So I really want to get our blue going here. We'll remove that strike tile, fortify our invisibility, and can we get a green match anywhere on the board? I just don't see it. I think we're going to take a hit from this countdown. The I-beam, 6,200. Ouch. But that's okay. We can play black again, heal up again. A second invisibility tile works. We have our red ready to play, and if that wasn't enough, we have an extra move here for the victory. Okay, I think we have Legion figured out pretty well. Be sure to ask any questions about the abilities in the comments, guys, and I'll do my best to... I'm not an expert, but I think I got it figured out enough to answer any questions you guys might have, or strategies of which ability to play before the other, if you can do it, or stuff, anything like that. Looking forward to the next couple of battles in the Introducing Legion event. Cool event. I'm excited that we get to do that for new characters, and of course the Welcome to Shield event is also accompanying new characters, so we'll have battles to play in that and earn some shards for Legion as we go in the next video or so. Thanks so much for watching, guys. There is a video presented below. Please carry on there right now if it's a good one for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the MPQ icon to become a subscriber. Really appreciate the support. See you in the next video. Bye. Oh man, that's fun.